10 bad habits that are destroying your health. Although most people know that smoking and eating too much processed food is harmful to one's health, there are also many other bad habits that you don't know are slowly destroying your health. Some things are difficult to recognize, especially if they are becoming your regular habits. You may not notice any harmful effects right away, but over time, they will seriously affect your physical and mental health. See if you have done these things on a consistent basis. Number 1. Recalling stressful events you have experienced. Rethinking past stressful events, whether it was 5 years ago or 5 minutes ago, is not good for your mental health. A 2017 study published in Behavioral Research and Therapy found that reflection, forcibly focusing on a person's pain rather than finding a solution, leads to an increase in depressive symptoms. The more people think about stressful events, the more likely they are to be depressed. Researchers have found that reducing reflection can help reduce depression. Be aware of how much time you spend thinking about stressful events in life. Instead of reminiscing about the things you can't change, invest your energies in more valuable causes, such as planning for the future or enjoying the present. Number 2. Complaining to your friends. Similarly, you might think that calling a friend to complain about your bad days will help release your suppressed negative emotions. But research shows that venting emotions more often amplifies your negative emotions rather than releasing them. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Child and Adolescent Psychology in 2011 found that there is a link between co-summoning, a form of peer relationship behavior that focuses on negative dialogue, and depression. Children who tend to discuss problems with their peers are more likely to be diagnosed with depression. Of course, venting is not just about the children. A study published in Hormone and Behavior in 2008 found that discussing issues with friends increased women's stress hormone levels. So when you think that talking about your problems with your friends will reduce stress, and resuming your troubles will actually increase your negative emotions and make you feel sick. Number 3. Self-criticism. Whether you call yourself stupid every time you make a mistake, or when every shortcoming you see in the mirror is pointed out, severe self-criticism can be a lifelong habit. Cracking down on yourself and lowering your own standards are harmful to your mental health. A study of personality and individual differences published in 2014 found that severe self-criticism can increase depression symptoms. On the other hand, self-compassion is related to mental health and increased resilience. Changing your way of thinking can help you feel better. Breaking this habit is very difficult, but with a little effort, you can learn to develop a better way of dialogue with yourself. Number 4. Inadvertently scrolling through social media. Whether you are roaming on Facebook or like to browse Pinterest or Twitter, spending time on social media can be harmful to your mental health. Ironically, research has found that social media, a platform designed to bring people together, can lead to feelings of isolation. The more time people spend on social media sites, the more isolated they think they are. Whether it's a holiday photo or a photo of a new car, reading other people's social media articles may also end your life. You cannot reach the standard of living of your friends. Studies have shown that being jealous of your friends on social media increases your risk of depression. In addition, most people think that social media will help them feel better, so they will continue to go back and fight for more. But, in fact, researchers found that the time spent on social media suppresses people's mood. Instead of spending time wandering on social media, it is better to devote time and energy to human interaction. Have lunch with friends, call others, or arrange for dinner with your extended family. Real-life social interaction can greatly improve your health. Number 5. Stayed up too late to sleep. You may want to postpone your bedtime by 30 minutes, which will help you do some more work before bed. Maybe you think you will still rest because you will spend more time sleeping tomorrow. But research shows that when you sleep may be as important as the time you sleep. Going to bed late at night and waking up late in the morning may increase your chances of making bad health decisions throughout the day. If you are a night owl, it is difficult to get used to going to bed at a certain time in the evening and getting up early in the morning. But over time, you will adjust to a new schedule, which helps you make healthier decisions for yourself. Number 6. Spending too much money. When shopping impulsively at the grocery store or shopping online at night will make you feel better, spending money beyond your budget may be harmful to you in the long run. And the effect may be beyond the scope of your bank account. In 2013, a study published in the Clinical Psychological Review showed that there is a correlation between mental illness and economic problems. Researchers concluded that debtors are 3 times more likely to have mental health problems. There is an even higher link between suicide and debt. People who commit suicide are 8 times as many as debtors. Of course, related research cannot prove causality. Does debt cause mental illness? Or does mental illness cause debt? No one knows for sure, but it is certain that debt causes high levels of stress, and excessive stress is not good for health. So control your finances by creating a budget. Arranging your finances in order and spending money within your limits will have a positive effect on your overall life satisfaction. Number 7. Watching too much TV. Most people know that being a couch potato is bad for your body, and research shows that watching too much TV is also bad for your brain. In 2016, a study by the JAMA Psychiatric Hospital found that too much TV watching and too little physical activity in early childhood were related to poor executive ability and processing speed during middle age. Researchers found that compared with people who watched less TV, people who watched TV for an average of more than 3 hours a day for 25 years performed poorly on cognitive tests. Exchanging TV time for physical activity may be the key to brain health. So instead of lying on the sofa after a hard day in the office, go for a walk or go to the gym. This is good for your body and brain. Number 8. Eating when you are not hungry. There are many reasons. When you are not hungry, you may want to eat snacks or provide yourself with a second portion of food. Emotional eating, eating at night, or eating at social events are just some of the reasons that can make you overeat. Consuming extra calories may cause you to become overweight. Excess weight increases the risk of various health problems, such as type 2 diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, stroke, fracture inflammation, sleep apnea, certain types of cancer, and kidney disease. In order to maintain a healthy weight, it is important to use food to fuel the body, not as a form of entertainment or stress reduction. Be wary of eating when you are not hungry. Try to take a walk, engage in a leisure activity, or meditate as a way to cope with uncomfortable feelings, or as a way to calm your body. Reducing your calorie intake can help you live a longer, healthier life. Number 9. Sitting too much. If you work in an office, you have many opportunities to sit. And long-term sitting is harmful to your health. Sedentary sitting is associated with an increased risk of physical health problems such as obesity, type 2 diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. Spending too much time in an office chair can also be harmful to your mental health. Studies have shown that people who sit too much face a higher risk of depression. Doing at least 1 hour of exercise every day can help resist the effects of sitting down too much. Walk around for a few minutes every half an hour to keep your body and brain in a better shape. Number 10. Ignoring your skin health. Using sunscreen, SPF, every day is extremely important, because wearing sunscreen even on cloudy days can reduce your risk of skin cancer, including melanoma, by 40% to 50%. Also, please avoid tanning beds. In 2014, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration marked UV tanning equipment as moderate to high risk, and its use was associated with an increased risk of squamous cell carcinoma, basal cell carcinoma, and melanoma. Between 2014 and 2015, a study conducted at the University of Southern California found that indoor tanning increased the incidence of melanoma. Change these lifestyle habits to live healthier. Thank you for watching today's video. Like and subscribe to receive the latest uploads. Goodbye, and stay tuned.